Meanwhile, a high school student was suspended from playing sports after he told another student in a private text exchange that, quote, there are only two genders. It's craziness, folks. Leftists in power are more about normalizing pedophilia and pushing lies about gender than teaching our kids the difference between men and women, because there is a difference. Sorry. That student is now suing the school for violating his First Amendment rights. But joining us now is that student's attorney, Ian Huyett. Ian, thank you for joining us. You know, I think the schools are getting crazy. I get it. They're all, worried about wokeness and diversity and cancel culture and all that. But this is a private text between two students, if I'm not mistaken, off school property. Is that right?
Well, there were two interactions that led up to my client's suspension. My client had a debate with another student on a school bus in which he stated there are only two genders. That student then initiated a text message conversation with him, which, as you said, was off campus. And in that text message conversation, my client reiterated his position that there are only two genders.
So is there something in the school manual that parents are given that says you cannot say there are only two genders or you'll get suspended? Or are they making the rules as they go?
Well, they're partly making the rules up as they go, but the school district does have what's called a gender nonconforming students policy. And that policy states that a student has the right to be addressed according to their pronouns, their preferred pronouns, whatever those may be. Logically, that would include the singular they, she, other kind of artificial pronouns of this kind. And the policy also states that it's a violation of the policy to fail to respect someone's gender identity. Now, what's remarkable about my case is our client never directly interacted with a non-binary or transgender student, is not alleged to have offended any individual student. He simply expressed his general position that there are only two genders, and he was athletically suspended for that.
It's unbelievable. You can't even have an opinion, folks, anymore. An opinion. You're not offending anyone. Ian Huyett, thank you very much for being here. We're going to follow that case, find out if he gets reinstated to his sports teams, as well as whatever happened with school. Thank you so much.
Hi, Rob Carson here. If you love watching Newsmax, you're really going to love listening to our new podcast. It's called the Newsmax Daily. I host it, and I give you the best briefing of the big news of the day, top newsmaker interviews, and even, yes, a few laughs. I know it's hard to believe. So if you're driving, walking, exercising, just about anywhere, you can connect with the Newsmax Daily with me, Rob Carson. Find our podcast online or go to iPhone, Spotify, iHeart, Stitcher, and more, and start listening today.